Night Showcase. Sponsored by WSN Live. Live streaming made easy.
Let's get our coast teams to South State here in the News 25 Friday Night Showcase alongside Ansley Brent. I'm Jeff Hager, and I remember it like it was yesterday. Greyhounds leading the entire first half, only to get shut out by Oak Grove in the second half.
The Warriors handing the Greyhounds their first loss of the entire season in last year's second round matchup, setting the stage for either a really bad case of deja vu or revenge served cold.
I like the second one better.
Very cold. My alma mater, Oak Grove, coming off a first-round victory over Biloxi, Ocean Springs fresh off a big win over Northwest Rankin. First quarter, Ocean Springs stops the Warriors on downs, and they're forced to punt, but it goes through the hands of the Greyhound returner. But you know what? Have no fear. Quarterback Bray Hubbard is here, and he sends a shot to senior John Paul Coulter up the middle as he says, "I got this one from here," and takes it all the way to the Sea of Blue. Touchdown, Greyhounds. And they now lead the Warriors with a score of 7-0. Check out these moves, Jeffs. We totally could join in next time.
Sick.
But in all seriousness, could tonight be the night Ocean Springs beats Oak Grove for the first time since 2004?
Please say yes.
We'll grab some popcorn because I have a feeling this is going to be a good one. Alabama commit Bray Hubbard with the snap. And you know what? He's got to juke somebody out, saying "No way, Jose," as he continues to show the world why he's Mr. Football for the second year in a row and why he gets to ride with the Crimson Tide next year.
Special.
A huge run for Hubbard and a major touchdown for Ocean Springs as they lead Oak Grove 14-0, still in the first quarter. And Jeff, I don't know who's more hype, Hubbard or the Hound Pound.
It's always the Hound Pound.
Of course, but let's just say it's a close tie, and let's just say, let's see this Kung Fu Panda move. 1, 2, 3, whoop, and rough start for Oak Grove. I'm sorry, get it? Anyway, quarterback A.J. Maddox with a snap. Blue jersey's coming at him, and he gets away, finds Burkett in the end zone, but it's incomplete for the Warriors, and they force to kick a field goal, and the Warriors now make it 14-3. And the Greyhounds do it, Jeff. Ocean Springs with their first trip to South State since 2009, with a final score of 42-12. You know what? Have yourself a night, Ocean Springs and Bray Hubbard.
Why not? Hey, when Picayune beat Gaucher in the final week of the regular season in overtime for the Region 4 Class 5A title, it all left us wanting more.
Absolutely, and a rematch of that instant classic on the verge of becoming reality, as long as both teams protect their house in the second round of the playoffs.
Starting with the Gators, coming off a first-round win over Wayne County, their first playoff win since 2005. Gaucher playing host to district rival Van Cleve, coming out of a huge first-round upset over one-seed Hattiesburg. But we've seen this one before. Gators won by 27 on the road in October, and it's more of the same in November as Caden Irving and company take it right down the field and score faster than you can say a Gator chomp. Gorgeous touchdown pass to Dylan Alfred, Ole Miss baseball signee, to a guy that just got offered by Ole Miss for football this week, 7-0 home team. Ensuing drive for the Bulldogs. Hunter Parker on the quarterback keeper, catching the Gators asleep at the wheel. First down, Van Cleve. Later in the drive, John Peterson punching it in. Get off me. Touchdown Bulldogs. Former News 25 Student Athlete of the Week, showing what the state's leading rusher looks like. Game tied at 7-all. Ball back to the Gators, and you know, Ansley, they have the state's leading passer.
Sure
but
do.
Irving also leads the team in rushing. U.S. U.S. Army Bowl All-American. Yeah.
There you go.
All-American shoulder pads, All-American truck stick. Irving capping off the drive the same way he started it, and there's that powerlifting strength. Touchdown Gaucher makes it 14-7, and back and forth we go from one Student Athlete of the Week to another. Peterson about to shake loose. Loose as a goose. Don't get him started. He had 52 carries for 360 yards and 6 touchdowns last week. Almost takes that one all the way to the crib. Second quarter now paging Sports Center top 10. Hunter Parker in the bucket to Asher Henley. Oh, are you serious? Ansley, is he serious? Asher, are you serious? He says he's too little. Slow motion for the win. Unbelievable.
Booyah.
2-point try is no good. Cuts to 14-13. No punts in the first half of this game, by the way. Gators right back to work, and Irving finally hooking up with his main man, A.J. Phillips. Gets the ball in space, and you can just call him the Moon Man. He's like, where's that News 25 camera? I got to get on there. Touchdown Gators, his 13th of the season. 43rd passing TD for Irving. 2-point try, no good. 2013 Gaucher next possession. Gators finally forcing Van Cleve to throw, and Monye Boykin sitting all over it like he's kicked back in a recliner. Pick 6 for the senior. Completely changes the game. 2-point conversion is good. 28-13 home team, but we still haven't heard the last from Peterson. He's already eaten like it's Thanksgiving. Rips another huge run down that visitor's sideline all the way inside the 25. Bulldogs right back in business. Or are they? Peterson's only mistake of the half bobbles the pitch, and the Gators are all over it. Shamari Carroll scoops it, brings it back to the 40. Another gigantic momentum swing. Gaucher going for the early kill shot, but unlucky bounce off the receiver. And guess who it is? Kyla Capers gets one of those turnovers back, tacks on a big-time return, ending the half on a high note. But what about the last 24 minutes? Well, there you have it. Gaucher Nation, you're going to South State for the first time in school history. 42-21 win over Van Cleve. Coast got something to say.
Well, of course they do. Next stop, Picayune defending 5A state champion Maroon Tide, coming off a first-round win over Laurel, not having to deal with West Jones, who shut out East Central 38-0. And don't call it a comeback, down 17-7 at half. But here comes the U.S. Army Bowl All-American, Dante Daldo, with his second and third touchdowns of the game. Then Marion Tyson putting the game on ice with a swaggy scoop and score touchdown. Never underestimate the heart of a champion. Maroon Tide outscoring West Jones 21-0 in the second half, and that's a wrap. 24 straight wins for Picayune, 28-17 final, and there it is. We have our rematch. Picayune hosting Gaucher for the second time in a month for the right to go 5A state championship game. Jeff, doesn't get any better than this.
No! No, it doesn't. Stone's starting to feel like a team of destiny. Overtime win over North Pike in the second round, first district title since '94, but Poplarville has been to the 4A South State title game 6 years in a row, looking for lucky number 7. First quarter, running back Avon Jarvis starts the game off for the Poplarville Hornets, looking like he's made out of rubber, bouncing off the defender for a quick first down and then some. He then takes the ball once again, this time on the outside, taking it in for the easy touchdown, making it 7-0 early for the Hornets. That early stinging continues for Poplarville as this time they go to the passing game. Quarterback Matt Will with the sky shot put perfectly in the hands of Maurice Travis, who breaks a tackle and takes it down to the 1 where it is pushed in for a TD. The next play making it 14-0 Hornets. That touchdown, however, wakes up the Cats, who decide to get tricky with a handoff to Chasden Collins, who then hits the wide open Dalen Collins for the first down. That drive is completed by a run down the middle by the small but mighty Collins, who takes it all the way down for a touchdown. 14-6 Hornets. The Tomcats get the ball back after the Hornets fail to score and decide to shoot for the Stars and go for it on fourth down, which turns out to be the right move as Andrew Bradford makes a beautiful catch for the touchdown. After a failed drive by Poplarville, the Tomcats get the ball back and start the drive with deep hot shot down the middle of Collins for a first down in enemy territory. However, the Tomcats make a critical error as the ball is incomplete but behind the line of scrimmage. So that's a live ball, which is then recovered by senior Will Harry, making it Hornets ball. That turnover gets the blood boiling for the Tomcats, however, as junior Willie Breland takes out all his anger with a huge hit coming up right here. Jarvis quite possibly slathered on glue to his hands because somehow comes down with the catch. That then sets up the Hornets being able to sting the defense with another touchdown run by none other than Jarvis himself, who's had himself a day and a half. Stone looks to bounce back, and sometimes the best recovery on a failed run is just to run the other way, and that's exactly what Collins does. Chasden Collins, oh my goodness, huge gain there, setting him up with a good field position as quarterback Connor Tice. Yeah, you're going to want to watch this one. Sets it up for Collins. Okay, he's going to duck. Whoop, whoop. Oh, whoop! Reggie Bush, 2005. Unbelievable touchdown, making it 28-18 Hornets at the half. However, 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns turn the tides for the Tomcats as they move on. Oh, with the 32-28 win against the Hornets. This season, we rolled out our new theme song for the News 25 Friday Night Showcase. You probably hear it right behind you. High school football is everything.
And it is.
Yeah. Each school from the 6 coastal counties has been invited to make their own version of our promo using that music. And this week, we bring you the submission from the East Central Hornets, followed by a word from our sponsor.
Yeah, we getting all fired up, getting ready for the players when they line up. Think it's time we go and get them lights up. Let them high school lights ignite us. Cause we fighters, coming with a hut like this. Coming with a big 6 like that. Gonna be a showdown, so big. Biggest stop a football night to impact. High school football is everything. For the win, for the goal, for the ground, the ring. High school football is everything.
Mississippians love football, and our high schools in South Mississippi like Gulfport, Moss Point, and Ocean Springs stay connected with their students, parents, and community by live streaming events, including football through WSN Live. WSN Live provides your school with everything you need for professional and seamless live streams that are easy for students to run. And your fans can watch online from anywhere on any device. With WSN Live, your school gets the right gear, a rock-solid network, and game time tech support. Learn more at WSNLive.com.